All 10 Formula 1 teams have signed the new Concorde Agreement in a watershed moment for the championship during an unparalleled year of challenges and compromise. F1's owner Liberty Media and the FIA have worked through a pandemic to put on a near-complete calendar, revise a first-ever budget cap before it was even introduced, and negotiate all new commercial terms that undo a lot of the damage done to F1's competitive prospects in recent years. From that final collective glory emerges a Robin Hood-style new agreement that takes from the richest teams to give to the poorest. And while Ferrari's feeling particularly boastful about what it supposedly won, this is a good outcome for many teams. Before we explain why, remember to subscribe to the race to stay up to date with more videos like this. But now, let's get down to explaining who wins from Formula 1's new Concorde Agreement and how it's going to work. What does Ferrari get and why? Ferrari's on-track performances in Formula 1 leave a lot to be desired at the moment, but it can take some consolation in still wielding enough power off-track to get what it wants. Ferrari's case for special treatment is best summarised by boastful parts of its announcement that it had signed the new Concorde Agreement. It's the only team to have taken part in every year of the World Championship, it has a fan base of over 400 million, and on home soil at Mugello in just a few weeks' time, it will become the first team to reach the milestone of having taken part in 1,000 Grand Prix. Longevity trumps success in this case, given that when adjusted to a per-start basis, McLaren and Red Bull have similarly impressive win records as teams, and Mercedes is well clear of everybody. Mercedes also wipes the floor with Ferrari on an engine basis, while Renault's record as an engine supplier is also superior. But Ferrari still remains on top politically. Gone are the inflated special payments for multiple teams, yet Ferrari's standalone bonus, just for being Ferrari, is the exception. Though, that said, it is thought to be considerably reduced. Ferrari also gets to keep its veto right, which may be of greater use now the new Concorde will also enshrine a new system of governance that means unanimity is not required to force through rapid rule changes. No wonder Ferrari team boss Mattia Binotto told Sky Sports, "We got what was essential for us. Overall, yes, satisfied. You can always get more or less, but what has been achieved is an important result." So, Ferrari's happy, but a cynic might argue that even its off-track victories these days are a shadow of what they were before, as other teams can legitimately call themselves winners from these negotiations. F1's prize money distribution is currently split into Column 1 payments that give each team an equal slice, and Column 2 payments that award more money the higher a team finishes. Then there are the specially negotiated deals on the side that are basically a reward for liking Bernie Ecclestone. With the aforementioned exception of Ferrari, these special individual payments are being phased out, but a new prize pot has been created to satisfy teams with historical significance and success. Title-winning teams and teams that have recently finished in the top 3 are eligible for this pot, so Ferrari's represented again, but so are Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren, Renault and Williams. This pot is derived from a percentage of F1 revenue above a certain threshold, reportedly 20% of what F1 makes over $650 million. So if Formula 1's revenue is $750 million, the teams that qualify for this pot will share 20% of $100 million between them. What's left after these payments and Ferrari's bonus will then make up the prize money pot. Teams will now get a more even share of this pot with a sliding scale of less than 1% based on championship finishing position. As long ago as last year, there was agreement that the champion would receive 14% of the prize money, decreasing down to the last place team receiving 6%. It means Ferrari and a few of F1's heritage teams and manufacturers still enjoy a bigger slice of the F1 pie with some bonuses elsewhere, but there's no sweetener just for being Bernie's friend. And it's fairer overall for two reasons. The spread between the highest and the lowest earner is smaller, and the single pot is bigger, with money skimmed from the previous highest earning teams to boost those in 4th or lower, meaning a like-for-like finishing position further down in the championship's new era will be rewarded with more than they get under the current system. The new Concorde furthers the narrative that the biggest teams with baked-in advantages are being pegged back at the same time the teams trying to catch up are being given a boost. This will be complemented next year by the incoming budget cap of $145 million, reducing by $5 million across each of the following 2 seasons, and new technical rules coming into force in 2022. In recent times, the likes of so-called true independents, McLaren and Williams, had fallen into limbo as Formula 1 split into 3 factions of works teams, affiliated or closely linked customer teams, and independents. The benefits of being an independent had grown scarce, but these teams and even dependent customers like Haas and Sauber, Alfa Romeo, will be heartened by what is undoubtedly a fairer spread. Even an organisation like Red Bull, which is technically an independent but has massive backing and Honda's focus, so it's a works team in all but name, has a reason to continue pumping money into Formula 1, because what it loses financially with the senior team Red Bull Racing will effectively return to the house via AlphaTauri. Given the efforts from the likes of McLaren and Williams to revive their ailing fortunes of recent years, and projects like the Renault Works team to try and catch up with the Big Three, it's no surprise that they see this as a significant step. Williams deputy team boss Claire Williams called the new Concorde a major milestone for Formula 1 and a significant opportunity for her team, while McLaren Racing CEO Zak Brown said it will only make the F1 constructors collectively stronger. Meanwhile, the rulemakers say the new agreement's going to secure the long-term sustainable future for Formula 1 and work in tandem with the budget cap and new technical rules to reduce the financial and on-track disparities between the teams and help level the playing field. So yeah, Ferrari is unsurprisingly feeling pretty pleased with itself, but different teams can claim different victories from the new Concorde Agreement, and F1 can chalk this one up as a win as well. It strengthens the business models of everybody involved and makes the championship more attractive to those who may be interested in entering in the future. Let us know what you think in the comments below of F1's big off-track changes, and whether you're optimistic it will help make for a better spectacle on track. If you think this explanation is worthy of a thumbs up, then please hit the like button and make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any of the other stuff we have to offer in the future.